It's time for another episode of Always Angelic Aspie. We're different, not less. You're different, not less. And now for the disclaimer for every episode of Always Angelic Aspie.
Yes, at Always Angelic Aspie, we value the lived experiences of those who identify as neurodiverse, autistic, chronically pained, have mental health conditions, that identify with different pronouns, culture, backgrounds, sexuality, and so on.
We appreciate and acknowledge lived experiences as vital to the wonderland of Always Angelic Aspie.
However, our experiences may be different from those who have different experiences, and our advice, /experience, /stories, /personal mantras, etc. do not replace medical or diagnostic information.
We are not therapists, counsellors, or doctors. However, we hope you find another episode of Always Angelic Aspie helpful.
We welcome everybody to be, live, thrive, and belong as different, not less. Hi everybody, it's Susannah from Always Angelic Aspie. On today's Season 4, Episode 6, I'll be talking about what college life is like, #college life, and basically what the first 4 weeks of doing a degree on campus is like. And for me, it's been quite an interesting experience, considering I've got some situations that are happening on the side, I've got to make sure that I'm getting my reasonable adjustments and I'm able to self-advocate, and keeping in mind that sometimes I do find studying a bit harder than others. But I'm going to be talking quickly about the positives, the negatives, and the interesting. So for the interesting, I found it's been interesting that I've been going to a library that's over 130 years old, and I at first thought, that's not true, because it's it's not really well known, but there's also statues around that say that it is, and I'm like, yeah, it really is, and the building's really old itself, so that's been definitely something I wasn't really expecting, to be honest. But with a positive example of my uni experience, I've been doing a lot better than I thought. I've been doing a part-time third. I was doing full-time and now I'm doing part-time. I'm doing part-time because it's easier for me, it's better for me. I'm engaging more with the content, and I'm only doing 2 units this semester. And I'm finding that I'm writing a lot better, and I'm really enjoying the content a lot more. And one of the good positive things, I guess, that comes out of doing it part-time is that I'm able to kind of think more clearly. So when I need extensions, I'm able to get those. And because of my reasonable adjustments, I'm allowed to get those extensions if they are reasonable. So if they are a 1 or 2 day extension, then I can get them, and that's fine. And I've rarely had any guilt about getting extensions. And also legally and ethically, I'm allowed to get those extensions. So it's definitely something that I'm keeping in mind. And I guess with the negative, there are a couple of negatives, but I'm going to kind of try to keep them short. One of the negatives is that I won't be going on prac or PE until next year. PE stands for professional experience, and I guess it's kind of a negative just because this degree is really, really practical. It's one of the most practical degrees that you can do in Australia that's relating to early childhood education and care. But the good news is in the meantime I'm able to work in paid jobs. And the thing being, if I was doing PE this semester, I would have to be unpaid, so I wouldn't be getting any money from it. But the good news is I'm able to focus on work. I'm able to focus on my paid work. So that's really positive. And the good news is a lot of my work anyway is relating to early childhood and concepts relating to those areas, to the sector. So I'm really not missing out on anything if I am working. I'm still able to put theory into practice. I'm able to gain a lot of hands-on experience, and also just transferring skills from college to work, and I guess that's really a good thing as well. And so to end on this really short and probably quick episode, because I do talk quickly, but trying to not talk too fast, not talk too slowly, is that I want to end on the fact that I do refer to campus most of the time or all of the time as college. I don't like saying campus because it's got the word pus in it, and it reminds me of pus, as in person's skin that's pussy. But I do like the word college, so I would be more likely to say college than campus. But that's just how I say things. I often will refer to my degree as my studies or my qualification or just my degree. I might not necessarily say college all the time because I might confuse people, but like there are some instances where I will say college, and that's because I'm talking about the campus itself. But hopefully if you have really enjoyed this episode, I've really enjoyed really talking about my experience. I will do another episode in about 2 weeks' time, or a bit less than 2 weeks, because this will be going out on Monday the 13th, I believe, the 13th of March. But yeah, it's been great podcasting. I haven't done it for quite a while, and I'm just trying to make the most of my like #college life, but also just like trying to enjoy this new journey, and it's definitely been very, very good and very good for me. So yeah. Thank you for listening to another episode of Always Angelic Aspie.
We hope you enjoyed it and learned something new.
Goodbye for now.
Remember, you're different, not less.